So this AM 800 radio talk show host just ridicules people that attended the Freedom Convoy
at the Capitol who were protesting during COVID and the restrictions. Where are they now?
As if we're inhuman or un-Canadian or uncaring.
Where are you, so-called patriots of this land and lovers of Canada with your Canadian flags and F. Trudeau stickers?
First of all, you are government funded. 2024, Bell Media received a $40 million annual grant to offset all of the layoffs. And the reason why all the layoffs are occurring across the country is because no one pays attention to you.
When there's a real threat to the country, when there's a real concern from the United States and Donald Trump, I don't see those trucks with those flags anymore. Where are you now?
Where were you during COVID having open and honest discussions? Because that would be true patriotism. True patriotism would have been the facilitation of balanced discussion, especially in the media. But you're not truly fact-based and balanced. You're simply an instrument, a trumpet of bias, manipulation, propaganda. And you know it. And yet you sit here and you ridicule people who actually stood in the freezing cold, real heroes that went against public opinion, against popular opinion, against the opinion of friends and family. They sacrificed relationships. They took time off work to protest censorship on behalf of all citizens of all democracies.
Where were you, everybody at the bridge? Now that you love your Canada and it's under attack by Justin Trudeau and the Afro-Liberals.
You care less about human rights and censorship and even imbalanced journalism. You care more about what it's going to cost you. You're about the money. That's what you're about. You're not about human rights. You're about the money and about suppressing people on behalf of the government. Being patriotic is exercising your democratic right to protest when you want.
I don't see those trucks with those flags anymore. Where are you now?
To then preach at people that question the government. Simply question it. You don't even allow people to question the government, which is you. So apparently we're not allowed to question you with your little microphone, including your co-host. She doesn't question you. Your producers don't question you.
Where are you that you say you loved your country?
Apparently you're 100% right. And the rest of us, especially those that went to Freedom Convoy to question the government and facilitate our democratic right to protest, apparently we're wrong. Why don't you invite in some people who are unvaxxed, who went to Freedom Convoy, and have a mature conversation with adults? Because I know a lot of Windsorites and people from Tecumseh and Essex County that went to Freedom Convoy.
You don't love anything except hating Justin Trudeau.
His public approval rating is so low that his own party pressured him to resign as prime minister.
That's what you hated. That's what you hated.
And here you are still supporting a political party that has imploded, where he was pressured to resign. You hate Justin Trudeau. Yeah, so does 70% of the country, if not 80. So does most of his party, hence the resignation against Justin's will. How many prime ministers resigned? Very few, except the two Trudeaus. If you still support Justin Trudeau, even though he's no longer prime minister, you're part of a small fringe minority.
I am so upset Trudeau went through that.
Yeah, poor Justin Trudeau. He invokes the Emergencies Act, then revokes it a week later, and then it's found to be unconstitutional a year later. He unleashed the cops to physically attack people.
Not only was there a pandemic that was awful to deal with and dangerous to a lot of people.
Dangerous to a lot of people. Yeah, less than 1% of Canadians died of COVID. Dangerous to a lot of people. Do you see how the media completely falsifies, embellishes, manipulates the facts to support an opinion, but more so to denounce the other side?
These people organize.
These people, as if these aren't humans. We were all at Freedom Convoy for a reason. Multiple reasons, one of which was the pain we suffered either mentally through the lockdowns and restrictions or financially. Why didn't you seek to understand why they felt that angry, that strongly? You just basically minimized them. You played them off as being lowlifes, undeserving of public attention and public discussion because they were beneath you. These people are, and you're a true Canadian because you care about all people, right?
And we're against our country then and now they're against our country because those so-called patriots that were in Ottawa honking their horns and blocking the bridge are nowhere to be found now, that we need people to stand up for this country.
You're paid by the government to speak into a microphone to thousands of people and tell them how to live, what decisions to make, whether they should boycott this, whether they shouldn't protest that. And that's heroic.
Real heroes are standing up now.
You believe you're a hero? You are a proponent of government restrictions, no dialogue, imbalanced journalism, suppression of facts, closing down restaurants, closing down businesses, putting people out of work. Why don't you speak to those business owners who were put out of business? You're a proponent of mandatory vaccination without debate.
Real heroes are standing up now. Fake heroes stood up then.
To the truckers who drove across Canada to stand up for all of us, you are taking all the brokenness, all the hate, all the division, and weaving us back together again.
Clearly, this is a movement of love and unity and freedom.
So because you insulted us, I get to lower myself, descend to your level, which is quite far down. It's below sea level, in fact. And I get to insult you back because you're the true loser. You're basically a loser, and you believe you have a following, which you do, of losers. Bro, people are on their way back to the center, to the truth, to facts. They don't trust you anymore because you have little unchecked, unchallenged rants like this, insulting your fellow Canadians, people who are of character, people who do have values, people who do care about Canada, people who do care about all Canadians, conservatives and liberals, people that want to bring people together. You have none of that because you have no integrity. As a person, as a journalist, as a radio host, you just keep preaching from the pulpit of bullshit. Because you're a bullshit artist. You should be in like a carnival. Hey, I can guess your weight. You know, I can guess your IQ. It's probably a lot less than your weight, right? I can guess your integrity IQ, your character IQ. I can guess that pretty easily based on just that minute and a half bullshit rant. You are so spiritually bereft. You are misrepresenting the divine spirit who knows the truth. And you know the truth, bro. You know it, bro. You know it, you little manipulator. Yeah, what's that, boss? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll say whatever you want, boss. Pot should be legal, man. Pull all the liquor out of the LCBO, whatever the premier says. He must be right now. I mean, normally he's a conservative, so he's wrong, but he's right now because what? I'm getting it in my earpiece. Oh, I'm being told to support Doug Ford. Oh yeah, Bill Ford, tough. Yeah, he's a real hard ass. Dude, without America, you would starve. And you just keep being fed by that liberal party. You go home and sit by yourself at night and you look yourself in the mirror and you just tell yourself how special you are. But you know deep down that you're an empty, incapable, unprofessional piece of